Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Larisha and we are here today to do a very specific reading for all of those of you who have a very complicated love situation where you and your connection are in no contact, but you know that there is so much of your emotional investment involved, so much of love involved, that you want to know what is going on with them. So we are going to do a mind, body and soul reading from their side, and also on camera shuffle. But before we start, you can check out our previous videos where we are doing Gemini messages. The link is in the description box below. You can also join us on our Neophilia core community where we do lots of readings, free webinars. Like one of them is coming up for the full moon. We are doing a free meditation session. You guys can subscribe to the core family by clicking in the link for membership in the description box below. It is absolutely free for all our YouTube viewers. Also, you can connect with us on Instagram at neophilia_crystals. You can see the ID right up here. And you can DM us if you need a personal reading, or you need some wonderful crystals, or you want to know more about spirituality, or just in general, get in touch. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to start your reading. Let's start your reading with the powerful Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Is that clear? Oh my god, there is so much shine there. Judgment at the center of your reading, Ten of Wands, yeah, and Queen of Cups. All right, starting with your reading with the Three of Pentacles, I feel that there is some other energy involved here, but it is not something you don't know of. So if your partner is involved with a lot of work life, socializing, or going out with a set of friends more often than usual, or being with the family or friends or siblings, their energy is a little bit of influential on your partner. But this is something you definitely know of. It is not something you don't know of, so don't worry about it. Also, if this is the situation, this has already happened, and that has created somewhat of a chaos between you two. This chaos has been come up because of this, and I feel that whatever the situation is, the quarreling transpired because you were not able to understand their state of mind or what they are doing. All right, apart from that, they feel a lot like isolated right now from you. If this is what their reading says, they feel a lot like misunderstood. Probably that might be the right word, misunderstood by you. But I feel that, everything that has happened was supposed to happen to clear out some patterns in your relationship. So if you're in no contact, I feel that this situation has turned up or has created a more space for balanced relationship between you two, which will take place within a few months time. There's a lot of energy stagnation here as well. So if you feel that you do not feel your person like you used to when your relationship started, or when you want to move forward, but the other person is not showing up the way they should, you feel a lot more heavier on the heart and closed off. But I feel that this situation has more of a universal pattern than a personal problem. So if this is the situation, it has already taken place, and now it has cleared all the negativity between your relationship. So maybe you guys are not in a contact right now, or maybe hot and cold kind of a contact, but this situation is going to clear out pretty soon, because the center of the reading we have this wonderful Judgment card. You can see that, yeah, it is an angelic support card, where you are going to find a very calm and a peaceful balance from what you have been going through of late. Also, whatever you went through can more be like ending of a karmic cycle. So there is definitely an energy of soulmate here. So if this person feels like home to you, make sure that this person is one of your soulmates, and you've come across in this life as well. Just like to make a note that soulmates are not something which are supposed to be your romantic partner always. They can be your past life family or friend or sibling, and they are here to in this life as your partner to finish up a good cycle of happiness or peace or whatever that means. Also remember, whenever a soulmate turns out in your life, it is more of a learning experience than a romantic or a very platonic relationship. So I really feel that whatever it is, you might have completed out a karmic cycle from your past lives, which is now going to generate more and more of peace and love and abundance into your relationship. But this is something you might be feeling, not necessarily your partner might be feeling. So if you go out to them and you tell them all this stuff, probably there is a good chance that they might not be able to understand what you're saying, because they do not have that spiritual mental bandwidth to understand what karmic patterns are, or what soulmates are, or how do energy work. But sooner or later they are going to realize this on their own, so you do not need to worry about it. It is not your duty to make them understand this. It will take time, but things are going to happen slowly. As you can see, this is the center of your reading. Judgment card shows that they will be opening up to their soul recognition, where they understand what their soul truly wants. So I feel this is a very specific reading for some of you who might be worried that is it the end, is it not the end. There is so much of love here, there's so much of emotional investment in this relationship that you guys are not yet over. And for the contact thing, I think there is some more time. It might feel like a long period of time for you, but things are supposed to happen in the divine timing. I know many people text us and tell us that what the hell is this divine timing, and how long am I supposed to wait? But there are certain things which are supposed to happen on their own pace, on their own way, and it is not necessary to receive your manifestations or your desires in the way you want them. It will be yours, but the way is always the universe's. So don't worry about it. You guys are in a safe place. Just give your partner that space, that release of energy from your side, where you are conserving them or you're binding them to you. Just let it be, let them take their time, and they will understand things on their own. And when they do that, that is when they realize your value. Okay, I'm not saying that they do not understand your value that much now, but I'm saying that they will understand your value on a soul level when they start understanding why do they want things in a certain way. So I feel that this is a very specific message. Also, you might be feeling that you are the only one who is giving 100% to this relationship, because they are involved in somebody else's energy, because they are not yet open to what they truly want or how this relationship feels to them. Maybe you are pretty serious about them, maybe they are too, but they do not understand that why this relationship has come up in the way it has, or why such small issues are creating no contact kind of a situation, or a very egoistic clash kind of a situation. Let them be, give them some time. If they call you up, if they come to you, just make it a point to listen to them once. Also, that is all if you want a reconciliation. If you do not want a reconciliation, obviously then it is your call. But whenever they do call, please follow these great messages from tarot, that one, you listen to them, because that is a clear-cut message from this card. Your second card, the Five of Wands, you listen to them about what are they really saying, or how did they feel, or how does this situation play out in their head. And second of all, you do you draw up the boundaries and you talk to them with your boundaries intact. This does not mean that you have to be rude. This does not mean that you have to turn down whatever they have to offer. But this just means that you make your personal territory a priority. That's it. Apart from that, I see this wonderful queen energy at the closing of your reading. So maybe you are one of the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio signs, but this is really wonderful to see as the closing of your reading, as this is one of the most positive signs you can get in tarot. This is all about flowing of that love in a wonderful state, in a wonderful dreamy imaginative way, which you have been always thinking about. Queen of Cups is always about having the emotion stability met. It can also mean that sometimes you can get carried away with your thoughts about how rigidly you want things to happen in the way you have always imagined. But once you let go of those boundaries or those restrictions or expectations, that is when you are in the complete emotional flow state, where you will receive your manifestations, where your relationship will feel like the most perfect place in the world to you. So don't worry about it. Let things go in the way they are going. You don't take action for now, because this relationship is more like untangling thing, where you have done your part. You just have to wait for the universe to work it out. All right. That being said, we are going to shuffle some oracle cards to get your messages. Let's check what is your affirmation card for this reading. By the time I shuffle, please like this video, subscribe our channel so that you get updated whenever we upload a new video. Also, please feel free to leave a comment if the readings resonate. We love reading them. Alright, so your message for this alright, so the affirmation message for you today is: I am in control of my life. I make decisions that are best for me. Look at that game controller thingy there. It's the deck by Nirali Desai. It is the affirmations deck. Oh my god, why is it not clearing up? Alright, as we said earlier, when you want to draw those boundaries up, if you feel like you have done enough, please respect yourself. Please step away. Please cut all the energy cords and just wait for things to take place on their own. Please wait for the negative energies or the stagnated energies to walk away from this relationship. I think this is something of a very clear-cut message for everyone who feels disrespected or less valued in this relationship. It is high time that you take a stand for yourself. You practice that beautiful self-love, and you see how things are going to turn in your favor. So just wait for some more time and see how good you feel with yourself. See how happy you can feel with yourself. Understand yourself more, because that is when these things will help you bring more awareness about your relationship. And I think that is one of the most wonderful feelings one can have here. Let's shuffle the second message for you today. It's the mermaid message. We have done an on-camera shuffle in our previous video as well. It is the Gemini month message. You can, if you're worried about how will your May-June month go, you can check out the video, because it is based on the Zodiac personalities. So it's going to be amazing. We have gotten some amazing reviews for that video as well. The link is in the description box. And we are going to pull a wonderful message for you. Yes. Solitude. Look at that. This is why I love shuffling on camera, because such kind of things only happen when you see what comes in your reading, see how uh, things are going to work out in your favor, or see how the magic of tarot works. So solitude card comes up when you feel very much isolated, when you feel left out, or when you feel quite alone. But that is when you actually understand that who you are, what are your thoughts, your visions, your life purposes. We just talked about it with this amazing game controller card, where I told you that you understand yourself better, and that it could not have been any more true with this solitude card. Because when you talk about solitude, you only have time to spend with yourself. No matter what you do, no matter how many times you try to distract yourself, at the end of the day it is just you with yourself. So take this time to understand more of yourself, and wait it out, wait the whole situation out. Understand that solitude is not a sad thing, it is one of the best things that can happen to you. Because I used to feel the same, but when it came to understanding self-love, understanding self put up boundaries, this is one of the best messages I could have gotten from my mentor, or when I started working with tarot and oracle cards. This is something I understood, that when I spend time with myself, when I understand myself more, that is when all the relationships I have around me, whether it be family, friends, siblings, or whatever it is, starts growing in a very nurturing kind of a way. So I think this is very beautiful. Also, let's see what's written in the book for you. Yes, there we go. Solitude. Take a time to retreat from the world, go inwards and explore your inner space to reveal the treasures therein. It's okay to be reclusive and solitary sometimes. We all need time out to be in our own space and enjoy our own company. This solitary mermaid is saying that the tonic you need right now is some alone time. But being solitary does not mean you're antisocial or reclusive. It merely indicates you honor yourself enough to enjoy your own space. Taking up a craft or a hobby is also a wonderful thing to do, because it allows you to take pleasure in your own company while also being productive and creative. I think this is very, very beautiful, and I absolutely love this energy for you. Take more time, understand yourself better, and stand up like the queen you are. If you're a guy, don't worry about it, because this is not a gender specific reading. Queen also can talk about the receiving power you can have, or the power of love you have within you. Also, it can mean that it is time for you to take that emotional stability in your hand. If you are a male, that is only if it feels like there's some gender partiality going on here. Anyway, we have our third deck to shuffle from. Let's see what messages you get from this deck. All right, so this is a very this is the deck about gods and goddesses. Now, if you do not believe in any religion, that is fine, because this deck has a very collective kind of messages, very generic messages. Please don't take it in a very secular or religious kind of a way, as we do not encourage any kind of religions or any kind of ideas. We just respect the boundaries of spirituality and the magic of tarot here. So let's pick out one card from this deck. All right, there we go. We have the Mother Earth. Maybe it's time to do some grounding, I feel. All right, what we have here is protection of your natural environment, profusion of natural resources, expansion and growth, connection with the land. I cannot it's written in here, I cannot emphasize this enough, that it is time for you to let go of those energies and let go of those stagnated energies. You can do some grounding work, as this card suggests. It's all about understanding that you need to let go of everything that is keeping you stuck, everything that is keeping you from moving forward and understanding your own self. You might be feeling very negative right now, or maybe you might be feeling very ditched right now, but it is a great time to take this time and ground yourself. Let all those negativity go. Manifest with a higher power, manifest with a very strong heart, and that is when you see the beautiful conspiracies of universe playing out in a favor for you. So I think this is a very beneficial message you have here, because when you ground, you really feel relaxed, you feel very calm and composed, and you understand that certain things are happening for the betterment of you, for bringing positive changes in your relationship. So I think this is a very great message. So apart from that, if you are all right, if you believe in some signs and symbols, you can have a angel as a sign of your this reading coming true. You can have images of fairies coming up for you, water bodies, or you might be going near some water bodies, or it can also be a good time to hydrate yourself, as there might be some sort of uneasiness when you don't take care of yourself. So please hydrate well, as we have a lot of water energy in here. Apart from that, obviously having some self pampering acts are going to help you a lot more. With this mother earth card, you can go out for walks, you can go out for a picnic, if you are not in a lockdown right now. But if you are in a lockdown right now, you can go in the open sky with barefoot, and you can just walk around for 10 to 15 minutes without any digital device. It is going to help you to ground yourself, to let all the negative energies go, and balance your aura, which can help you create more positivity around you. That's all I have for your reading. Yes, it has been an honor to read your cards. I'm going to see you next time, but before you go, please make sure to subscribe to our Neophilia Core community. Also subscribe to this YouTube channel. It is a great way of supporting free tarot on YouTube. If you like the messages from this video, please hit that like button below this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.